Let me ask you something. What do you say to yourself every single day? Because what you tell yourself is shaping your life. You see, success doesn't start with money. It doesn't start with connections. It doesn't even start with talent. Success starts with your mind. If your thinking is weak, your results will be weak. But if your thinking is strong, if your words are powerful, your results will be unstoppable. So today, I'm giving you 9 powerful things you need to tell yourself every single day. If you do this, you will rewire your mind for greatness, attract success, and step into the purpose you were created for. Let's get into it. The way you think determines the way you live. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every result you experience is rooted in your mindset. It is the foundation upon which success is built, and without the right mindset, no amount of skill, talent, or opportunity will create lasting achievement. People who succeed at the highest levels do not just have more resources or better circumstances, they think differently. They have trained their minds to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to push forward when others give up, and to believe in their ability to create a better future, even when their present circumstances seem challenging. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If that lens is clouded with fear, doubt, or negativity, everything you encounter will be filtered through those limitations. On the other hand, if your mindset is strong, confident, and focused on possibilities, you will naturally find solutions, make better decisions, and attract greater opportunities. The battle for success is not fought in the external world first. It is fought and won in the mind. The way you think determines how you respond to setbacks, how you handle pressure, and how you approach challenges. If you allow doubt and fear to control your thinking, you will find reasons to stay stuck where you are. But if you train your mind to focus on growth and possibility, you will keep moving forward no matter what. Many people believe that success is reserved for a special few, but that is a lie. The truth is, success follows those who develop the mindset necessary to create it. It is not about where you were born, what resources you have, or even how talented you are. It is about the way you think. 2 people can be given the same opportunity, yet one thrives while the other struggles. The difference is not the opportunity itself, it is the mindset of the person receiving it. Those with a strong mindset seize opportunities, take bold action, and refuse to let temporary setbacks define them. Meanwhile, those with a weak mindset hesitate, second-guess themselves, and allow fear to talk them out of their potential. The way you think affects the way you feel, and the way you feel affects the way you act. If you believe you are capable, you will take action with confidence. If you believe you are limited, you will hesitate, procrastinate, and ultimately sabotage your own success. This is why developing a powerful mindset is essential. You must take control of your thoughts, guard what you allow into your mind, and intentionally reprogram any limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. The most successful people in the world are not those who never face challenges. They are the ones who train their minds to rise above them. They refuse to let their thoughts be dominated by fear, excuses, or negativity. Instead, they condition themselves to think in alignment with their goals and vision. Your subconscious mind is constantly absorbing information, and whatever you feed it the most will become your reality. If you continuously think about problems, failures, and limitations, your subconscious mind will reinforce those thoughts, and you will attract more of what you fear. However, if you consistently think about solutions, possibilities, and opportunities, your mind will work in your favor, helping you see doors where others see walls. This is why guarding your mindset is so important. The words you speak, the books you read, the people you surround yourself with, and the thoughts you entertain are all shaping your future. If you want a different life, you must start by changing the way you think. Rewiring your mindset takes intentional effort. It is not something that happens overnight, but it is something you must commit to daily. Just as an athlete trains their body to perform at peak levels, you must train your mind to operate at its highest potential. This means eliminating negative self-talk, replacing doubt with faith, and filling your mind with wisdom and inspiration. Every thought you think is either moving you closer to success or pulling you further away from it. If you allow limiting beliefs to take root, they will dictate your actions and keep you stuck. But if you choose to believe in your potential, to see every challenge as an opportunity, and to focus on solutions rather than problems, your entire life will begin to shift in the direction of success. A strong mindset is not about ignoring reality. It is about shaping reality. It is about taking full responsibility for your thoughts, your actions, and your results. It is about understanding that your circumstances do not determine your future. Your mindset does. There are people who have risen from nothing to achieve extraordinary success, not because they had better opportunities, but because they refused to accept limitation. They conditioned their minds for greatness, and in doing so, they created lives that others could only dream of. You have the same ability within you, but it requires a decision to think differently, to believe in your potential, and to take control of your own destiny. Success is not about luck. It is not about hoping things will get better. It is about mastering your mind and training yourself to think like a winner. When you develop the right mindset, nothing can stop you. You will see challenges as stepping stones, failures as lessons, and obstacles as opportunities. You will no longer be controlled by fear or held back by excuses. You will step into a level of confidence, resilience, and determination that will make success inevitable. The past is often used as a measuring stick for what is possible in the future, but that is one of the greatest lies ever told. Too many people allow their past, mistakes, failures, and disappointments to dictate the course of their lives, believing that because they have struggled before, they are destined to struggle forever. This mindset is not only limiting, it is destructive. The truth is, no matter what you have been through, no matter what choices you have made, and no matter how many times you have fallen short, you still have the power to create a different future. Your past is a chapter, not the whole book, and you are still holding the pen. Every person who has ever achieved greatness had a past that could have held them back. Some of the most successful people in the world came from broken homes, faced unimaginable hardships, or made mistakes that could have destroyed them. Yet they refused to let those experiences define them. They made a decision to break free from the narrative that their past tried to write for them. They understood that where they came from had no power over where they were going unless they allowed it to. It is not what happened to you that matters. It is what you choose to do with it. The problem is that many people build an identity around their past struggles. They replay old failures in their minds like a broken record, reinforcing the belief that they are not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to succeed. They define themselves by their past mistakes rather than their future potential. But identity is fluid. It can be rewritten at any moment. The only thing keeping someone stuck in the past is their own unwillingness to let go. The moment you decide to stop carrying the weight of your past, you open the door to an entirely new future. Regret is one of the most powerful chains that can hold a person back. People spend years, sometimes even lifetimes, wishing they had made different choices, taken different paths, or avoided certain mistakes. But regret changes nothing. It keeps you stuck in a place you no longer belong, reliving moments that can never be undone. Instead of letting regret consume you, use it as fuel. Learn from your past, take the wisdom from your experiences and use it to build a better future. You are not supposed to be the same person you were 5 years ago, 1 year ago, or even yesterday. Growth means transformation, and transformation requires a willingness to evolve. One of the biggest myths people believe is that their past failures disqualified them from future success. But in reality, failure is the training ground for success. Every mistake you have made has given you knowledge. Every setback has given you strength. Every challenge has built resilience in you that cannot be learned any other way. The only people who never fail are the ones who never try, and the only people who never grow are the ones who refuse to move forward. What you have been through is not meant to break you. It is meant to build you into the person who can handle the success that is coming. Forgiveness is another critical part of breaking free from the past. Some people are trapped not by their own mistakes, but by the actions of others. They carry pain, resentment, and bitterness over what someone else did to them, believing that they cannot move forward because of the hurt they experienced. But holding on to past pain only gives it more power. Forgiveness is not about excusing what happened. It is about releasing yourself from the burden of carrying it. The moment you let go of what has been weighing you down, you free yourself to step into a future unshackled by the past. Circumstances do not define destiny. Just because you were born into struggle does not mean you have to stay there. Just because you failed in the past does not mean you will fail in the future. The most powerful decision a person can make is to refuse to let their past dictate their future. It is a choice to believe in possibility rather than limitation, to see opportunity instead of obstacles, and to take ownership of what happens next. The past only has power over you if you continue to feed it with your focus and energy. The moment you shift your attention forward, the past loses its grip. The future is an unwritten script, and every day is a chance to write a new story. It does not matter where you started, it only matters where you decide to go from here.